from side Evo Esports because they don't exactly have a really strong front line, except for Lolita, considering that Lolita is like a defensive frontliner, right? So in this case, you know, I was expecting for them to actually pick like Esmeralda, but seeing how they have the jungle, I'm worried here. They need something to actually protect this jungle from getting cut off, especially from the Kufra dives and also the Grok dive. So in this case, it is going to be a Cho pick. Fighter Cho? Tank Cho. Tank Cho.
I like the fact that they're flexing it because now it's an option. You can go either way, and they're posing the question to GEO. It's like, hey, we have this Cho. We're not looking to counter pick. However, we know that it's a good matchup against Learmore anyway. And if we don't like the matchup in our tank section, we can just switch it out with something else. So I think this is a win-win situation for Evo Esports. GEO going to be locking in the Bruno, hovering over the Kagura. They have plenty of options. I mean, Lunox is on the table, but they want that AoE.
Nah, definitely going to be playing the Kagura for them. Like I've seen their qualifiers as well. Their Kagura is a mean here. They tentatively play those kind of catch potential where they go in for team fights. They don't exactly commit to a 5 versus 5, but they commit into like a split push here. But Baxia definitely something that they needed here. I talked about the frontline tanks, right? They needed a Baxia at least. It's not exactly the greatest creep clear, but at least it's just someone that soaks up a lot of damage and just can push back whatever aggression that Joe is offering.
Gatot was on the table.
True.
Franco was on the table. Akai was on the table. Like there were a lot of options, and they decided to go for Baxia. I think they have a reason for it. I just can't put 2 and 2 together here. Are they looking to go for like backline flanks and kind of hold them there? That's why I'm kind of like a bit iffy on this Baxia pick overall. I kind of like GEO Esports' composition a little bit more. I think the Kagura is a great way to get past that Lolita, because again, if you lock in something like a Lunox or maybe even a Kimi if it was up, Lolita's just going to put up that shield and be like, what you going to do? It gets a little difficult.
It's the same for the Hellcat as well, right? Like, I think it was the game with Todak as well where the Hellcat almost got his shots actually blocked from the shield, which is a little bit tough here, but fortunately for them, it's not exactly easy to actually land off those shields to block every single shot. Exactly. In this case here, I agree what you're saying as well. So those mage picks here, I'm not too sure how they're going to be playing this out, but yes, I agree with you on a point where GEO has the slight advantage just because they have this 2 frontline tanks that just contribute so much in creep clear and just have a lot of aggression coming from them, whereas compared to Lolita and also the Baxia, yes, you can cut the backlines, you can set up a lot of damage output, but these are not the heroes that just would stand still and just take up whatever damage that Baxia is going to be dishing out.
Agreed. I think personally, I think where it got really interesting when they decided to lock in the carry very soon. But let's get straight into the game and talk about it a little bit more as GEO Esports is up against Evo Esports. Brazil versus Turkey. Who's going to take this game away?
Well, speaking of which, starting off, Chang'e is going to be on the mid side here alongside Kagura. Not too often we see this kind of mid matchup, but still, we have seen wonders coming in from the qualifiers of Turkey as also their qualifiers from Brazil. So Evo Esports and GEO Esports, that's how they got here. They are playing their signature heroes right now.
Evo Esports already going for a very early wave cut as well as contesting the buff. Wow, that's a little early here. And it looks like they're not going to get too much support from the other side of the map. Kufra, they're willing to sacrifice bot tier 1. They steal it away as 5 members and peel backwards. Okay, it's looking good, but they need to net profit themselves. They're going to take the rest of the jungle.
Yeah, I'm worried here because right now, like you said, 5 members stealing the buff here from the side of Evo Esports, and GEO Esports will get a free tower with only the Bruno and Kufra pushing that tier 1. And that's a pretty early one here. Gold Crab getting contested from Evo Kadze as well. Bottom side, the Crab actually getting stolen also from Evo Esports. So losing a tier 1, fortunately for them, they will still get 2 Gold Crabs in favor of Evo Esports.
Let me just reiterate what the priority, maybe it's just me, the priority for EXP over a torrent of global gold. So they earn themselves an extra 500, 100 over each of the members. Like, Well, let's see how this plays out.
Oh, it's going to scale over time here, but the buff here will be secured from GEO. So fortunately for it, they're going to be fine. But nice block here coming from Aura. Catches onto Hitachi, forcing the flicker. Meteor shower is there coming from Marker. Can he do enough damage? Wrong direction here, but Libra will be coming from salvage here. But the way of Dragon catches on June. He's going to make it out of here with the King Umbrella. Here comes the Revitalize, keeping Evo Esports at the bay here. And now First Blood will be taken out onto the side of Kufra. And they want more GEO Esports. They have to go on a retreat here. The Phantom Team needs to back out as Libra Luca will back out safely here. Evo Esports came up on top with 1 kill.
This is absolute chaos, both sides. I'm not too sure why GEO Esports wanted to like hold on a little bit longer with the revitalize. They probably should have retreated a lot earlier. Like, yes, this was a good chunk out, but they have no way to kind of clear up the fight. The numbers were not in their favor. Aura flickers over the wall and then kind of just stands around there. Like, he doesn't need to be there anymore. He just needs to allow his team to escape, pops down the revitalize, and then it kind of baits the rest of the team to be like, hey, maybe we should go back in. Like, no, they should have completely retreated, allowed Bruno to kind of farm up a little bit more, and maybe put some damage into that tier 2.
Yeah, the revitalize from Evo Esports was the one that actually made things really well for them. But I agree that's where Aura had to back off. However, it's not over yet here. Gonna be jumping onto Kaze as well. He's popped the Purify. He's gonna be fine. But Kubra from the back lines, a huge Siren's Rage connects onto 3. They get the kill. Libra finishes him off. Grok commits the kill. And they want a jungle. They will take him down. No turtle ball for you. Libra, he's a little bit too low. Luca wants to finish him off. Will he be able to heal himself up? Yes, he's gonna try to break a dodge for it. Libra making a run. Here comes the sun. Luca, will he finish off the shield as well from him? He's not dead yet. Libra, he's making a run. What a save from Aura. Luca, what a dodge. Here comes the shield again. Luca, what are you doing? You're gonna go down. But Libra, here comes the rest of the cavalry here from the side of Evo Esports. But he's not dead. He eventually goes down. GEO Esports, they bought a 4-man commitment up top.
All right, this game is going in an interesting direction. The rest of GEO Esports holding out on their own. But again, I was talking about chaos since the beginning, and yes, this is exactly what we were looking for.
Oh my, they still overcommitted their stay from inside GEO Esports. Evo Esports managed to punish them here, but at the same time, that play right there bought Homie some time to get some farm, but in this case, Purify gets forced up and he gets taken down. So all that hoo-ha was all for naught now.
Yeah, and now Evo Esports have really reclaimed their gold lead back, and GEO Esports, all the effort that they've been putting on, that might have actually hurt them. They got that first initial turret. They haven't been farming their jungle very efficiently, and now they're at a deficit at both gold as well as EXP.
Yep, Evo Esports here with the Bucks. Yeah, we know he's one of the most mobilized tanks in this game as well. He's so easy to rotate here. However, here comes the Cobra. He's gonna try and pick a fight against Luca, but he'll pop the ultimate and make a run for it.
Yep, the Tortoise Horizons dropped already. Wow, Waz is taking a lot of damage. Itachi is in a lot of trouble here. The momentum has already been put on, but he has to force the flicker himself out. I think they honestly should go for a lane swap here to allow Bruno to break that tier 1.
Definitely. Nicely done there from Itachi as well, forcing out big ultimates coming from GEO Esports. And because of this, they buy a little bit more time to actually snowball their way through. But now Was getting chased off here. But here comes the Cobra. It is a setup. Does it able to connect here? Unfortunately, it doesn't. They have to force themselves to disengage. But Aura will get chunked down from the meteor shower. The turtle brush from Mocker. And Ash will catch out the Kagura. Where's the Widow Dragon? Yes, it is. He catch one. Libra, you're in trouble as well. Revitalize has been used as well as Evo Esports. They're coming on top. They're going to snowball their way through the game. And Baxia catches on Bruno. Bruno, where are you running, my friend? Where are you running?
Rest of the team is pulling up as Evo Esports after winning a convincing team fight 3K ahead. They need to start getting these objectives. Top tier 1 will be going down as well as Mocker. He's making sure that he's cutting down Libra. Libra's in trouble. Aura, great play. Comes and flickers in, making sure Itachi, he's not going to be making it out of there. And now Luca's in trouble as well. Great play coming out of Gufra.
Nicely done there with the flicker. Tyrant's Rage here, and now he's going to steal off the goal as well. Nicely done coming from GEO Esports. All hope is not lost yet, but let's take a look at the replay right here.
One more time. Look at that.
Flicker.
Oh! So clean. So clean.
Ouch. That's yummy right there. And because of that, we can see Evo Esports here. They overextended. They're a little bit overconfident. Did not expect the flicker play here coming from Aura. So in this case, GEO Esports, how would they capitalize on this here? They had the early engagement here, but let's take a look at itemization right now.
Yeah, overall, I mean, everybody's just picking up their... Oh, boy. Oh, Libra's in trouble. Goes down, instantly getting caught out there. Great play coming in from Ash as well. Oh, wait, hold up. Look at the rotations. Here it comes. Waz, he's already putting it into KT, but he has to pull away. He's trying to buy some time to make sure the minions go down, but it looks like Evil doesn't want to go for another risky dive. They learned their lesson.
Alright, he's all by himself. Geo, you have no backup. Where are you going? Bruno is in the vicinity. Hobie is on the top, but here comes the Tyrant Rage. Doesn't go for a stun, but instantly gets bursted down from the Chang'e, and now Nomis is going to be next. Here comes the Way of the Dragon, and he goes down as well. The power of the Chang'e with the turtle buff. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
so much damage coming through. And I think Evo Esports is just so much better in terms of their map awareness because they are catching them up and making sure. Oh, June gets quite a bit of damage. But
meteor shower
follows up into the backline. One more time. Throw another one into the blender.
Oh my, that power here coming from Mocker, and you saw that how he had the turtle bomb is just doing so much damage, right? This is him without the turtle bomb, and he just got his glowing one in like less than a minute ago. So this is where he's gonna chunk out a lot of max HP here by Cobra. The way of the dragon from Ash catches on Aura. Here all by himself, the Tyrant's Rage. Where's the follower? It's too late, it's all down. Here comes the Dominus Blast as well! Catches onto Homies, Evo Esports. They're taking towers after towers, objectives after objectives, and Evo Esports, they are the mysterious villain indeed.
Man, wow. This game, I can't even, I don't even know what to say at this point. And at some point, you have to question what's going on here. As now, they're going to take him out. Oh, but he wasn't able to get to the Way of the Dragon. Oh, he was so close to just one-shotting Ash there, but luckily the Way of the Dragon was still in his grasp. The rest of Geo is kind of pulling backwards. They need some breathing room, but Evo Esports 7K ahead. Like, they are willing to drive their lead down Geo Esports' throats.
Oi, Evo Esports, they are the perfect healers indeed. However, we saw the power of Chang'e with the glowing one. This time, he's got an Ice Queen one here. GEO Esports, they have to be careful here. We see the Baxia, nice stun there coming in from Cobra. Instantly gets shut down. Godlike strength for the Cho. Evo Esports, they take the tier 2. They're looking for more. And GEO Esports, how will they defend against this here? They're trying their best. June getting poked a little bit here from the Chang'e. Here comes Baxia cutting the backline. He wants to catch the Gruno, but Grog forcing the wall charge. And he's going to disengage, but the tier 3 is going to be an objective here from Kaze. Evo Esports, they've got the tier 3s. Now they're going to be transitioning into the tier 2 now. But now, here comes the stun on the Libra. Libra, where are you going? Marker is going to meteor shower you. He's going to take one. Now he's looking for more, but all second tier 3 goes down. Immortal up on Baxia and Evo Esports. They're choking GEO Esports all the way through.
Yeah, they're making sure they have the revitalize. It's like they're all refreshed now. Oh, but the Tyrant's Wrath into Tyrant's Rage. They actually get one. Aura goes down. The rest of the team continues to progress forward as they are getting completely sieged down. Mockery with that amazing ultimate. He has so much damage packed into one child.
One child indeed. Wall charge being expended as well. Luminum Blast catches on the one. Chang'e almost bursting down June once again for the second time. But GEO Esports will push back. And Evo Esports, they are going to reset this fight here and prepare for the Lord. That's so. GEO Esports will live to fight another day.
Yeah, but I think they pretty much almost secured this game. 10k gold ahead of their opponents here. All they have to do is kind of just choke them out, do the Lord, and look to push for the end game because GEO Esports is a whole item down.
Oh, that's not for now, but the Lord, they are going to be trying to secure a couple of takeoffs here before transitioning a lot. But Evo Esports, they see the Leomon up top from Libra, and because of that, they are going to try and steal off the buffs. Your Hurricane already up. A Wind Talker already up on the Chang'e, and Mocker, he's gonna be very, very slippery on that later baby child.
Yeah, this is just a complete slugfest here. Now Geo, they've been taking a lot of these risky 50-50s and they haven't been winning them. And because of that, Evo Esports has developed such a large lead, getting a lot more picks, playing the map a little bit better. They're going to get one more catch here. They locked out Aura. Aura's in trouble as the rest of June. He's going to go down instantaneously. Itachi looking at that Luminol Blast. Locks down Aura one more time. 2 kills secured, but that's not all. They're going to turn around on Libra, who's trying to make a play, pushing them away to try and clear the waves as he does successfully. Now, it's just a matter of time before this game is over.
The creep wave is coming in. Revitalize being expanded as well. Evo Esports, they're thinking about closing this game. What can homies do? Nice wall block there, but Cho. Ash comes again in the way of the dragon, catches the ground. He's taking the tower, but can they burst him out inside? Yes, they will. Legendary for Mockery. And now, this crystal is going to go down as Evo Esports will take game number 1. Not Mockery, but Mocker the man.
Oh my goodness. The absolute beast here. Absolute beast from both sides. They like to play flashy, that's for sure. They want to make sure they're like, hey, check out this cool trick before I absolutely demolish you here.
Oh, seeing how Mocker was playing there, it reminds me of that childhood horror film that I watched. It's called Chucky.
Oof.
It reminded me of that. Like, look at the damage output. The evil Chucky just...
He's gonna hear that. And he's gonna lock on Angela next game just to be like, I'll show you. You want to see a doll? I'll show you. I'll show you a doll. But yeah, just a good, a complete slugfest for both of these teams. They're taking these risky 50-50s, knowing that their mechanics should be better than this. And every single time, Evil Esports, they managed to start etching it out in this war of attrition, starting to develop a lead, completely suffocated them out of the jungle, and that's where it got difficult for GEO Esports to come back into the game.
Yeah, GEO Esports here, like we know how early aggression they can go with the Croc and the Kufra, right? But unfortunately to say, they need, I think the thing that actually equalized the first phase was that 2 gold crabs that was stolen from Evil Esports, right? They lost the tier 1 tower, they got that 2 gold crab. That was what they actually opened things up to actually equalize the economy a little bit here in the early phase, which allowed them to fare well in the later stage game. But after that, I think it was the early engagements which they kind of messed up here from the side of GEO, where Evil Esports, they will manage to actually capitalize and got so many kills out of it.
I mean, honestly, if I was GEO in this position, and when we look at